everyone, and welcome back to Fields of Mistria. Oh, it's been a long day. Long day. So, we're going to be playing Fields of Mistria because it's cute and hopefully it'll keep me calm. Does anybody remember in the movie Hercules where all of a sudden Hades just like explodes with anger and he's like, oh, okay. He's like, okay, I'm cool. Yeah, that's me. I'm like, don't explode. It's been one of those days. Just a lot of weird people at work. just breathe, Rose. Just breathe. I immediately mess up. Oh my gosh. Okay, well. That center just did not want to get watered. It has just been that kind of day. Like, we found out that one of the hires that the hiring panel that I sat on, we actually really liked this one. And we're like, oh, like, I think he's gonna do really well. Yeah, no, apparently not. There's not much more to say about that. Apparently it's not going to go very well at all. So, yay us. It's been stressful. I'm like, my cortisol levels have got to be like through the roof. Let's see, onion soup and cranberry juice. So now we have 2 new recipes. I do want to upgrade the barns, or the barn and the coop. I want to get a bowl. Shrimp and Charlie. Okay. They're out and about, they're having a grand time. Oh, it's the essence stone. I was like, what is that thing? We'll put it in here. And then I want to go see about a bowl, and then... So, to breed your animals, you have to have these little, like, treat things. Which Hayden sells them here. Okay, so for like the basic animals, they're less expensive. Like for the tiny coop ones and then the larger barn animals, they're a bit more expensive. But like the duck, oh yeah, we have the new, so there's chicken, which I want 2 of those, and you have to have 1 for each animal. So there's chicken, cow, ducks, horses, rabbits, and sheep. Oh, because we haven't unlocked the large. I was like, wait, there's more animals. It's because we haven't unlocked the large animals. Okay, so there's farm supplies and options. So the daycare is what you use if you need to, like, move all your animals out. So this is what we have available. There's 2 more, which... I mean, I could spoil it. I think I already did. There's a capybara and a llama. Or an alpaca. I'm still not sure which one's which. Okay, so cow. Okay, I have a black cow and I have a spotted cow. Let's get a brown one. There's also chocolate, red, white, blue, pink, purple, silver, gold, fall, spring, summer, and winter. So you have to unlock those by breeding your cows. So it's a boy. Tango, that's cute. So we have a little boy named Tango. And then we are going to breed Shrimp and Charlie. So it's pretty simple. You just have to find your male and your female. So we are going to give one of these. Okay, so give shrimp a heart treat. If you give a rooster a heart treat, they'll mate. So you say yes. And you want to feed that to shrimp. And then we have to find Charlie. Charlie. There he is. I was like, where's Charlie? Yeah, okay, so it says give Charlie a heart treat. If you do, they'll mate with shrimp. Since we already gave one to shrimp, and then we give one to Charlie, and he had little blue hearts. So now they shall make un baby. And it'll be really cute. I love their little waddles.
Incoming
it's so cute.
break.
I'm not trying to destroy all the food. I'm trying to destroy the weeds. But yeah, they're so cute. I love them. They're little waddles. Like, look at her. She's adorable. And they actually do make some pretty cute little patterns. Oh my gosh, I love you, shrimp. I love you, shrimp. You're so cute. I still can't believe I named it shrimp, but you know, it's fine. Hello, Sinister.
Welcome, Highlanders 1743.
It's so weird how it says like 1743.
Welcome, Sinister_Studios Z.
I don't think there was much competition, but yes, it's yours. Audio's still doing a stream, so she was not about to nab it. Also, since you're here, I might as well announce that I am doing a charity stream, or potentially many charity streams next week. I think maybe all of the streams next week will be charity. So, Red Panda Apothecary is doing, or is part of, a foundation that is supposed to, like, their goal is to make, like, gaming jobs more accessible to people, so like through mentorships and stuff, teaching people like the gaming industry, and it's pretty cool. I've looked into it, and so I am going to be helping out with that. I don't have very many followers or viewers, but I'm going to do my best. What is cooking showering? I know you probably meant them separately, but that is an interesting couple of words to throw together. Like, I had a feeling that's what you meant, but I'm like, that, like, would you be cooking in the shower, or would you be showering what you're cooking? It's an interesting thought. But I will say that for the charity stream, part of the like incentive to donate, I have been given some codes for different games that are affiliated with the foundation, and I will be giving away some codes. So just FYI, that is coming up next week. I mean, I have seen people straight up just, like, eating in the shower. Hello, Audio!
Audio Ignis raided you.
Thank you for the raid. How's it going? How's it going? We're playing some Fields of Mistria because I needed something to, like,
welcome below
myself.
average gamer _man.
Renpand! I was just actually talking about the charity streams for next week.
Welcome LukeLX0.
Hello, hello, everyone. I hope you're doing well.
Welcome Volet0713.
Yeah, I've been talking about it.
Welcome Luigi Saki.
The way that it pronounces some people's names, I'm like, what the heck?
Welcome Ren Panda Apothecary.
And for some odd reason, it gets that one. I don't think I want to keep this flagstone.
Welcome Audio Inus.
Audio Inus. Like, yours is the only one. Well, that and I think Sinister. I think it does Sinisters. So, something funny that happened is at work, there's a system that we have to generate a password, and you can't have a word that exists in the English dictionary, like, in the password at all. I'm like, that's kind of weird. So I'm like, well, what am I gonna come up with that isn't, like, an English word? So I used a word from Fallout. And I'm like, it's a word to me, it just doesn't mean anything to the English language. Yeah, no, if it's basic. I mean, English is just a bunch of stolen words from other languages. Okay, this is, I don't know why I guess this is like, it's part plants, but like these are building materials. It's kind of throwing me off, but I don't think I have enough space in here. But I have like all of my monster stuff for some odd reason. I'm like, I don't know why I have certain things in certain places. Also, oh my gosh, I completely forgot! Where is he? Where is he? Oh, I already lost him! I just got him and I lost him! Oh. Where did he go? Oh, crap. No, that's Pox. Where did he go? Did I? No, because I'm down like $2,000. He's here somewhere. There was a surprise. I don't know where it went. Oh, you would think with as small as the farm is, I wouldn't be able to lose something like this, but I may or may not have lost an animal. I don't know where it is. Pox, where is it? Okay, can we just look at that little... Look at its feet! Her feet are precious, and she can use the door. That's okay. I saw that you were running a late stream. I was like, dang! It's like, she's still going? Where is my cow? I'm guessing you guys have already guessed, but yeah, I bought another cow and it's missing. I don't know where he is. Like, if I send them inside, is he going to show up? I don't think it takes days to, like, move them over. There he is! Oh my gosh, you blended in! Hi, precious baby! This is Tango! For anyone who wanted to see, this is Tango. So now we have Apple, Charlotte, and Tango. And he's adorable. He's a little bull. And Shrimp and Charlie are gonna have a baby. So that's what y'all missed from the last session. And Pox is still just our perfect little pox-ridden cat. She's cute, but she looks like a fungus. I think that was the whole reason of naming her Pox, is because she looks diseased. She got little orange spots. But yeah, I think I have a request for bull horns, but I was like, I don't even have a bull. So I was like, well, might as well get one. I can't upgrade my coop yet either because I don't have the materials. Or my barn. Jesus. I keep calling them interchangeably barn and coop. I'm like, one houses livestock. The other has, like, poultry.
A hype train has been started.
Audio? You did not need to do that. Gosh freaking dang it, I did it again. I keep doing that.
Thank you for the gift, Audio Ignis.
think this is my first type train. And the gosh darn kittens are scratching at the door again. Who wants to hear me get screamed at? Because that's what's going to happen if I open that door. Oh, I should. Oh, that's going to be really annoying if I open the door. Why do they have to be evil? It's because they can hear me talking, so they're just like, Mom! I'm like, you don't need to scream at me, children. Is it the gardening, or... Okay, Apple Charlotte and Dango. Ah. I feel like all of these types of games are, like, developmentally very similar. Like, the art style's a little different, but I feel like the programming would probably be very similar. It's probably like when I look at, like, Grout, I can see the mistakes and I know, like, oh, there's a dip here, or, oh, like, if I hear a loose tile, I'm like, oh, they didn't put enough, grout here, or, mortar, I'm like, they didn't put enough mortar here. It's like, once you're familiar with the process, or the worst thing is baked goods, because now I can taste certain things. So,
thanks for the cheer.
Like, my coworker, she made cake, and we were talking about her frosting, and I was like, how much butter did you use? And she goes, you can taste the butter? I'm like, I am a baker. It's like, I know these things. Aw, thank you, Audio. Audio, stop! Stop giving me money. Save it for later. I also freaking love the horse. So, the horse, you can actually change what it looks like if you have full hearts with a, with any of your animals. So, like, let me see. So, if I had full hearts with Apple or Charlotte, I could actually make the horse look like one of them. It's really fun how people like to try to break streamers. That's what I do to Con. And the more Con protests, the more I'm like, ha ha ha! Like, let me throw money at you. And then he's like, no, stop! I'm like, best of luck. Best of luck making me stop. Con's so sweet, though. I have honestly made so many friends through gaming. Like, IRL, I can't make a friend to save my life. If you threw me into a crowd of people and they're like, you have 20 minutes to make a friend, I'd be like, I'm going to die. Like, I could not make a friend. But, like, through streaming and through other people, audio, I have met so many different people through audio. Enjoy your food, enjoy your food. But yeah, I've met so many different people through other streamers' channels. And a lot of it is just random, like, oh, I got, somebody raided into a channel, and I'm like, oh, okay, like, let me follow this person. Or like, oh, hey, I'm friends with so-and-so. And I'm like, okay, like, we're all fellow streamers. Let's, follow each other. That's actually how I got to affiliate, and how I got someone else in turn to affiliate. It was, Candy. And Candy and I followed each other, like, one right after the other, and we actually both got each other to affiliate. So that's actually one of my, like, favorite things, is I'm like, I have this little bond with Candy, because I'm like, we got each other to affiliate. Yes. It's so much fun, like I said, meeting people, and then, like I said, I've met so many different people, and now we have, like, weird inside jokes. And then, of course, it's funny, because my husband, I tell him, I'm like, oh yeah, this friend, he goes, do you actually have any, like, real life, like, in-person friends? I'm like, no. No, I do not. I'm like, I don't have friends. I have online friends that I will probably never meet face to face. But I'm like, we love them. We all love each other. And honestly, my online friends are way better than any friends I've had, like, in real life. Just saying. And the whole, like, when we grow up, our parents are like, don't talk to strangers. And then, you know, growing up when I did, it was don't talk to strangers on the internet. And now my best friends are strangers on the internet. So, I mean, really, where did that get us? Okay, now we have another donation. You know, I don't actually know if they eat the crops. I don't think they do. I don't know. Online friends are the real friends. But yeah, just so many different people, and then, like, so many different people have helped me figure out, like, how to do this gaming rigmarole, because I am not the best with, like, all the tech, nor do I really, like, have the time to do it, because I do work a full-time job. So trying to figure out, like, how do I do this? How do I do this? I have so many people who are tech savvy and who are just like, oh, hey, let me show you how to do this. Audio, you're a real one. You are one of my top people that I go to for things like that. But it's the networking and the, you know, most people I've met are not, like, super uptight. They're just really friendly, and they're like, oh, sure, let me show you how to do this. I'm like, thank you. Thank you, you are a blessing from above. Alex is just our resident tech guru, and he is the helper for all of us. If I need to troubleshoot something, I'm like, Alex! Oh my gosh, okay. The cats are destroying the carpet now. I have to let her in. Athena! No! No! Why you screaming, Mom? What did I do to you? No! What did Mom do to you? Angry baby. Meow. What? Angry baby. Meow. Interruption from really angry Kitterbean. Meow. Are you just going to scream at Mom? Is that what we do now? Yes. Is that what we do now? We just come and scream at Mom? Anytime she can hear me and I'm not in the room with her, she will break down doors to get to me. Hi, baby. And your sister could not care less. She's off somewhere going, screw Mom. Okay. Now we get to try to adjust with a Kitterbean in the chair. Come here, babies. Hi. What's Mom? Okay, yeah, you sit on Mom's shoulder like a really, really pokey parrot. That's Mom's headphone. Okay. If y'all could see this is ridiculous. Oh my gosh, child. She's like mashing her face into my hand that I am trying to control WASD with. Hi, baby. Hi. Angry baby. Ow, pokey baby. This is truly the most ridiculous cat. Ow. Why do I need a cat scarf? Can you explain this to me? Can you explain this to me? Her purring so loud. Can anybody actually hear that? Like, she is full on, like, diesel motor. Hi, baby. So, I have noticed the funniest thing. When I'm singing Epic the Musical, which I do a lot, because I have no life. So when I'm singing Epic the Musical, there's a lot of, especially Odysseus saying Athena, and so when I'm singing at the top of my lungs, Particularly at the end of Love in Paradise when he screams out for Athena. When I do that, she freaks out. She's just like looking at me like, Mom, why are you screaming? I'm like, it's not you. It's not you. Like, it's not you, my child. Yes. Hello, it's not you. I'm not mad at you. That stone horse in the museum's collection is so cute, Rose. I was trying to figure out the breed, but it's awfully hard to concentrate when I'm looking at the round little face. I can't get enough of it. Oh, that's so cute. We love Hayden. Child, that's... Do you just live to be inconvenient? Like, have you ever heard of people, they're like, if I had superpowers, I'd use them to, like, mildly inconvenience people? That's her right now. She's like, I just live to inconvenience you, Mom. Yes. Angry, loud baby. And I just put her on the floor, so I guarantee she's gonna be screaming again. Yep, there she goes. And it's funny, because her sister, like, could not care at all. They alternate. Because some days, pokey Athena. Some days, Athena is just, like, all over me. And she, like this, she can't be away from me. She has to be in the same room. Preferably on top of me. And then Artemis, when, you know, Athena's like that. Artemis just, she wants nothing to do with me. Child. She's purring on top of my headphones and it's vibrating my eardrums. And then sometimes she's just like, go away, Mom, I don't like you. And Artemis is just like clinging to me like nobody's business. Y'all just can't be on the same page, can ya? Ow. Why are your biscuits so pokey? Pokey biscuits. Does anybody else have an animal who's like a super cling? And like she's practically static? Ow. Sharp bean. I don't know why I love the chime at 8 p.m. Like, it's just like, it's that cozy factor. Like, oh, it's 8 p.m. I gotta go home now. I mean, I'm not gonna do anything to boost my energy because it's 8 p.m. But I can still go around and, like, harvest some stuff. I like that in most games, harvesting doesn't cost anything, so once you've expended all your energy, if you don't want to, like, take a potion or eat food or anything like that, you just go around harvesting things. The longer I have a cat, the more I realize I cannot get a tattoo. I can't deal with the ow, poke of 1,000 needles over and over and over again. Can't do it. How? Nope. Tattoos are not for me. And my sister keeps trying to get me to get a tattoo. Like, all the time. And she sends me pictures. She's like, Rose, look at this. Look at this. Isn't this so cool? I'm like, no. She's like, we could get matching sister tattoos. I'm like, I don't want one. I am a pansy. I'm not getting a tattoo. And then for some odd reason, she tried to pull the whole, well, I'll get one if you get one. I'm like, that's not gonna stop you. Like, you already have so many tattoos. Yeah, no, I always hear people talking about how, like, oh, cats are so aloof. They don't like people. I'm like, I have a Velcro cat. Like, she is so far up my butt sometimes. I'm like, I'm going to get a hairball. Like, go away. In the mornings, she jumps on the bed, and she'll sit there, and she'll, like, get in my face, and she'll be like, I'm like, go away. Like, Mom just woke up. Which, I mean, I guess I'm glad that they're, like, happy and friendly, but, like, goodness. Like, I could have some privacy. I could go for, like, a spot of privacy. I was gonna say, I was like, I just got, like, pinpricks all over my arms from Athena trying to jump all over me. And she's not being malicious. She's her love is aggressive. It's very pokey. But it's with love. She says, I do with love. I'm like, I know, but you're
How is everyone?
And then we have Atlas, the pit bull, who's outside in a harness because he keeps jumping into the neighbor's fence because he's too friendly. Isn't that the weirdest problem for a pit bull? He's too friendly. He wants to play. My neighbor came, like, banging on my door, I think Saturday morning. And, yeah, just had Atlas on a leash. And he's like, is this yours? I was like, yes! Yes, it is. I think all of my animals are just, they're defective in some way. But, I mean, isn't that true of, like, all animals? They're all just a little bit defective. Yeah, I don't have to water my plants. When is that? I think it's wheat. When does the wheat? When can I harvest that? I have so many pumpkins. But yeah, all of my animals have like a little quirk, and I'm like, there's a fine line between endearing and just kind of annoying. So we'll start with Athena. Athena is affectionate to a fault. I love her, but she takes it a little too far. Artemis does not like people. She will tolerate you unless she really, really wants you, and then she will be the most annoying cling of a cat. She also loves to make biscuits. She is the world's best biscuit baker. And they are painfully sharp biscuits, because she gets into it. Like, she will straight up just be like digging through 3 inches of blanket, just like, I know there's something squishy in here. I'm like, please don't hurt me. But yeah, no, she loves pokey biscuits. Tony loves to jump up like he wants you to pick him up, but if you pick him up, he will look at you like you're trying to, like, WWE body slam him, and he gets really scared. I don't know why. Like, when you pick him up, I'm like, hi, Tony! And he's just like, what are you doing? You're like, and then you put him down, and then he immediately tries to get back up, and you're like, okay. Rom has this thing where she does not want to be outside, like, ever. She will hide, and, like, she'll try to book it inside at all times. I just threw my sword on the ground. And if you just look at her, you're like, why? Like, why are you trying to climb inside? And it doesn't matter who you put her out with. You can put her out with Atlas, you can put her out with Mia and Tony. She does not want to be outside. Which I find to be very strange. Atlas is too friendly unless something shows aggression towards him, and then he goes absolutely crazy. Mia is just flat out crazy. Like, I was not expecting that level of crazy from a dog, and she's so cute, but yeah, no, she is absolutely psycho. It's the border collie thing. Everyone's like, oh, working dogs are great. I'm like, she's crazy. Like, all of my animals have, like, a little catchphrase. And Mia's is, Mimi's be crazy. Because Mimi's be crazy. She's a fluffy little menace. I love her. I dearly do. But, like, goodness. They... all of my animals have a little bit of a problem. But then again, they're in my family. They wouldn't be ours if they weren't a little bit crazy. Oh boy. Okay, come on. I'm trying to get the little combo. but when I'm jumping, it's like not letting me activate the sword. Why can I do this sometimes? Well, there we go. Got it. Is my mother about to send me 500 messenger things again? I swear. That was yesterday. I think I got like 9 or 10 in the span of a couple minutes. I'm like, could you stop? No. I'm getting all the notifications, and it's making me kind of anxious. Okay, there we go. That thing's gonna start firing on us. There we go. What are you? Lava chestnut. Lava rock arch. Okay. Ooh, diamond. I never understood the phrase, diamonds are a girl's best friend. Like, diamonds are okay. Like, there are so many, like, prettier stones. Like, who invented that? Because, to be perfectly honest, I think I'd be perfectly fine with, like, an onyx or something like that. Like, it's so pretty. Or, like, opals. I love opal. The problem with opals is they're very fragile, though. But, like, there's so many other color options. I seem to be cursed to not be able to get down in levels. Yeah, opal is so pretty. Although, I'm one of those people who I have to look at, like, every single opal in the store, and I'm like, okay, I will pick the one with the right, like, color variations that I like. Because I'm not a huge fan of, like, the super green opals. I like a red opal or, like, a little bit of a pink to it. So yeah, I will, like, obsessively look at every option that they have. I did that with one of my mom's necklaces that I bought. And I was there for quite a while. I'm like, no, this one's too green, this one's too yellow. Okay, come on. There we go. Whoop! Let's see. Okay, so this one is a weird one. It has a lever somewhere. Ah, there's the lever. And we got poisoned. Oh, you were doing some damage. Oi. Yeah, I know. My health is low. I'm working on it. Gosh dang. The aiming in this game! Okay, I'm like, that's gonna trigger something. Like, I want to get those resources. Come on. There we go. I don't want to waste my energy because I still have another level to get down. Why do I feel like I'm going to make a nemesis out of a mushroom? But yeah, there's so many better options than diamonds. And then, they talk about, you know, the cut and the clarity, and they're like, oh, well, you know, it can't be anything less than, like, I don't even know, what is it, like, VVS1 or something like that? I'm like, that's excessive. Like, why would you want a completely clear, flawless stone? Like, I think that if they have little, like, imperfections, I'm like, it adds character. We like character. I mean, it really is. It really is. As soon as you say, like, oh, I need this cake, like, as soon as you put the term wedding on anything, it just makes it, like, 6 times more expensive. And actually, so Ren, you're new to my channel. I got married in 2020, and I got married in my front yard because of the Rona. So yeah, I didn't even really have like a real wedding. My wedding dress still sits unused in a closet at my dad's house. And it's weird because like every now and then I think about it and people are like, "Oh, are you gonna do a ceremony?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's been a while. Like it's been, 5 years. I think that people know that I'm married. I don't think there's any confusion now." Oh my gosh, where is this? There we go. I have tried so many times to get down to this level, and it was stupid. There we go. Okay, do I have anything to donate? I don't think I do. Oh, not that way. Oh, I do. I have a potato. It's a potato. But yeah. Every now and then I'm just like, I wonder what things would be like if I had a ceremony. But I'm like, oh, we're already married. People already know. It's fine. Ah, so close. Now we just ride our horse straight through the center of town. Like it's the most normal thing in the world. So why is that door stuck open? Somebody was going in. We made a little bit of progress. Okay, this is one thing that really bugs me about this game. There is no auto function. Like, I want to just automatically put everything, but there is not. Okay, actually, I lied. If you hold shift, but you can't just, like, sort everything into this bin. You have to actually see if you have it first, or you can just randomly try to throw stuff in there, and if it doesn't work, it's like, oh, the chest is full. We don't have any more room for this stuff. Oh, gosh dang it. That is diamonds. Okay, do I want any of this? Breath of Flames. Okay, so this is a flower. I don't really want this wall, and I don't really want this arch. I'm willing to sell them. Because I like money. Money is also, it's not super easy to get in this game, but it's not like, Roots of Pacha is hard to get currency in. I love that game to pieces, but it is hard to get currency. Oh hey, we leveled up. I love that game. So, I know I haven't sent you my schedule. I'm really bad with schedules. But I think on Monday, I will be doing Roots of Pacha. Because I already own it, and I think that would be a good way to start, because then I can actually be like, hey, this is the game I'm playing, I have a code for it. Because the other, I don't think I have any of the other ones. I've been looking through the list. I'm like, I don't think I have any of them. So those ones I would have to use the code, but I do have Roots of Pacha. And they actually came out with their newest update. So that's actually really fun. I played a little bit of it, I think, last week or the week before. But if you have not played it before, it's really fun. Oh, I am hitting the wrong button. I was triggering the horse. What is that? I've been seeing the acronym going around, but I don't know what it is. My dog. Atlas Octavius! Why are you barking? You're a menace. A menace to society. Quit it. Stop it. He's mad because he can't go in all the same spots that his sister can because he's in timeout. Also, I'm really peeved. I had so much stuff to carry home today, I forgot my water cup, and my water cup goes with me, like, everywhere. I left it at work,
at break.
and I actually considered going all the way back to work to go get it. That is how upsetty I am that I forgot my cup. I am quite upsetty. Okay. We're gonna save one of those to donate. I think there's got to be other crops that I just haven't grown yet, so I really need to check that when I get to the museum. Because it's day 10 of fall, and I want to make sure that I get that bundle. Okay. Shrimp and Charlie. Normally I name my animals, like, serious names, but in this one, they're all just, like, we have Charlotte, but there's, like, Shrimp and Apple and Tango. I decided to be a little adventurous with these names. Okay. Oh, what are you? Cute little bug. A walking leaf. I saw one of those the other day at the spot across from here where you can go up to the museum. I saw one, and then when I went back, the screens reset. It was like right here, and I had passed through, and I went back, and I was like, oh, I forgot about that. But we finally got one. Yeah, I need to see what kind of crops we have, because I know we've donated a cranberry. But I don't think an onion was a donated one. Okay, so we need a sweet potato and WTF is that? Is that broccoli? Is that very round broccoli? It might be. I'm gonna have to go check the store. Yeah, I'm curious. Like, I thought I bought some of every kind of seed. Or did I? Oh, I think I spent too much money on the other seeds and I couldn't get some of the more basic ones. Whoops. Okay, so we have money. We like money. And walnuts. Darcy needs walnuts. I think there's only one place to get those, and I think it's in the forest. Oh, look! Broccoli! Whoops. Okay. Gonna buy some seeds, so hopefully... Because, yeah, I tried to buy the ones that come back. Whoops. We'll plant those. My only gripe with the planting is it takes so much energy, so if you are going to be really heavy into crops, it's hard to do anything else unless you're going to be making food all the time, and I apparently don't like that, so I'm very bad at that. Something random. There's an inchworm, which I may or may not have collected. I see that. Water break redeemed. Adjusting how I sit.
Welcome, Will Sleep
Thank you for the lurk. I had a very interesting idea for a stream. I don't tend to do, like, themed streams or anything like that. But my car karaoke has gotten so intense. And I've been working on singing, like, a lot of the songs from Epic. I'm like, what if I did an Epic the Music stream? Or Epic the Musical, where I actually, like, played a game and sang the songs from Epic. I think I'd be too nervous to do that because I don't have a great singing voice. But that thought popped into my head during car karaoke. I love all of those songs, like, so much. I've been listening to them, like, non-stop. I don't think I've played, like, really any other music in, like, the month and a half since discovering Epic. It's just been all Epic all the time, and honestly, I'm not mad at it. Oh my gosh. I'm going, oh, Atlas again. Atlas Octavius! Why are you being a monster? No, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna make me let you in. You need to be outside. It's a very nice day out. Hi, Dina. I didn't realize Athena was still in here. But my favorite songs to sing that I feel actually go decently well with my voice is Penelope's songs. So The Challenge, I love The Challenge. I do pretty well with Would You Fall in Love with Me Again? I do pretty well with that one. Athena's songs are really fun. I think one of my absolute favorite songs, like out of all of them, is We'll Be Fine. Because it's the change in Athena, and she's more positive and she's kind of upbeat, and so her voice is really fun to do. Oh, like I said, I freaking love singing Athena's songs. That one is my absolute favorite. Little Wolf is really fun because she gets more gritty, and that one's really fun. Listening
nice to meet you.
Listening to Jorge talk about Athena's music really kind of helps me understand more when I'm singing, because in the first song, which is Warriors of the Mind, that they do together, she starts out very, like, she does these long notes, long flat notes. She doesn't have any, like, vibrato or anything like that. And later on, once Odysseus starts kind of riffing her lines, she actually starts to get a little funky with it. And so it's fun when I'm, like, listening to myself sing. I'm like, okay, so do those, like, long sustained notes here, and then all of a sudden we're cutting to, you know, her little, like, I don't know all the technical terms, but yeah, Little Wolf is one of my favorites because, like I said, she gets really gritty, and that's just fun to do vocally. Like, oh, she is one of my favorites. And like I said, her voice and Penelope's voices are the ones that I can do best. I just like to sing and I have fun. The one that I've been working on that hurts my voice sometimes is I've been trying to sing Thunderbringer, and because Zeus has a deep voice, and there are notes that I have to alter, so I'll go up an octave when I'm singing it, and it's interesting, but it's fun. Doing Tiresias's, was it No Longer You? That one's fun because singing Epic has really made me try to, like, figure out, okay, this is where I'm singing from, head voice versus, like, chest voice. So when I'm singing No Longer You, I really try to, like, physically feel my voice, like, lower in my chest to get those long, almost operatic sort of notes. Like the wide vowels and stuff like that. So singing No Longer You is really fun because I'm like, okay, settle my voice, like, deeper in my chest. I'll feel, like, I'll put my hand on my sternum and just kind of feel like, okay, I'm actually getting, like, deeper, not so much, like, at the back of my throat, and not so much, like I said, head singing, like, really trying to get that, like, you know, open singing. Oh my gosh, I love Keep Your Friends Close because she's so sassy. Aeolus is the best. Like, her little laugh that she does in the beginning is just like, mwah, I love it. And she does it a couple times. I love just how cute and whimsical and sassy Aeolus is. And she's not really bad. Like, she's not trying to, like, screw him over. But, like, she's a little naughty. And, like, the Winions, they're a little naughty. And, like, it's not their fault. I actually, like, I do a good job, of, at least, of, like, modifying when I'm singing. So, like I said, in Thunderbringer, I can't hit some of those deep notes, so I kind of have to, like, roll up to a little bit higher. And so, I do have some issues singing some of them, but normally I can get those in Keep Your Friends Close. I don't tend to struggle with that one too much. But like I said, still not a great singing voice. Technically, like, in the technical aspect, yes, I can, but, like, it's still not, I'm still not there. I do have a lot of fun with it, though. I love singing, just nobody else needs to hear my singing voice. I am car karaoke. I'm debating. Like I said, the thought came into my head. I'm like, what if I did like an Epic the Musical stream? But then I'm like, I would probably like die of embarrassment. Audio actually has a clip, and I let Con play it on his stream. I wrote a song that kind of coincided with our D&D stream, and I did sing it, and there is a clip somewhere. I think it's on my computer somewhere, of me singing that original song. It's a very basic, not a very great song, but there is a clip somewhere. I think it's mostly in my head that I'm too nervous. And like, that was the whole problem with me recording my original song, is I got so nervous, it was actually like closing my voice off, so I couldn't even sing. I was scratching notes, like, it was bad. And I was like, it's not, like, I'm not a great singer, but I swear, it's not that bad. But, because I was nervous, and it, like, closed everything off, it just sounded, like, way pitchy, and it was so bad. But, I love singing. I get that from my mom, except my mom, bless her heart, is the most tone-deaf person I think I've ever met. I love her to pieces, and her joy brings me joy, but oh. She can't keep rhythm to save her life, but her joy is contagious. Like, she's so happy, and she loves to sing, and I'm like, I get that from you, but I'm a little bit, oh, they had a baby! They had a baby! Oh, and it's actually I'm gonna name it Hera, just because I'm thinking of, God Games. I love Hera in God Games. She is amazing. Freaking loved her. We're gonna name it Athena. We've been talking about Athena a lot. We'll do Athena. Have not seen it. That's one that people keep telling me. They're like, you need to watch this, you need to watch it. Have not watched it. Have not really heard any of the songs. But like I said, people have been trying to get me to watch it. I've been going for an hour. You know what? Screw it. I'm an adult. I'm gonna go for another day. I'm into my epic I'm into my epic knowledge right now. Having a good time, so we are going to do one more day. Normally I only stream for an hour just because I work all day and I have to get stuff done, but like I said, I'm a grown woman. Just don't tell my mother. But yeah, it's... I always say, I'm like, I don't have an addictive personality, and then all of a sudden, I'm a month and a half into listening to Epic, and I haven't listened to anything else. But it's so pretty. The other voice that I can't do, like, I would say I could not do it. I struggle, is Antinous. I can't get that, like, that sort of, like, charisma that he has. I cannot get it. Yay! I, too, have a touch of autism. Which one what is? Okay, Antinous is the one who sings Hold Them Down. He's the main leader of the suitors. Yeah. He's the leader of the suitors. And actually, fun fact, he auditioned to play Tiresias, who is the prophet. And I watched his video, and it was good, like, technical, like, it was good, but he did so well with Antinous. Like, he just did so well. And then Penelope, the girl who played Penelope, Anna, she auditioned for Calypso. And it was kind of funny because there was a meme that was going around, because whenever Calypso says, do you know you talk in your sleep, tell me though, who's Penelope? And everyone's like, it's you! I'm like, yeah, that tracks. Oh, see, and this is the thing. Now that, I've been in love with Epic the Musical, now that's what's in my brain. So now I must research because I love it. So I'm going to continuously research said things so that I know all the things about the thing. It's a vicious cycle. Like I said, I do not have the best singing voice. Like, I can do decent matches, but it's not great. Oh my gosh, I would get so nervous. Like I said, my thing is, I just love singing. I think the song that I would be... I think I would really like to do, We'll Be Fine. That, it's just so... It's so sweet. It is a very short song, which kind of is, like, makes me a little upset just because it's such a good song. Like, I want more of it. Like, I love it, but it's just, like, can I have a little bit more? Just a little bit more. Where is... Okay. I'm losing track of people. There we go. Surrender to Birdhouse. Oh, okay. That one's beautiful. And that one's also fun to sing because Penelope, she's angry. And I love that because she is both so excited to see him, but very, like, reserved. She's holding herself back. And she kind of puts his emotions first because while she is still worried and a little apprehensive, when he is like, I'm not the man you fell in love with, and she's just like, she sees how depressed and how broken he is as a person, and that triggers her, like, protective, like, no, of course you're still him. And then he proves that he's really him, because even though he's angry that she says, take our wedding bed, like, move it, just throw it away, he's angry, but he's still doing it. He's like, I'm mad about it, but I'm gonna do it. Oh, I love the two of them. But yeah, no, girl's a Spartan. She's badass. I love her. And, like, okay, The Challenge was the first song that I became, like, obsessed with. Because she goes through so much in one song. Like, at first, she's very sad. You know, she's being forced to choose a new husband. She's still holding out hope for her, you know, for her man. And so she's very, she's depressed. And she's sad, and she's waiting, and she's hopeful. And then she talks about how she doesn't know how long she's gonna last since they saw that storm. And then she gets this idea, like, is it some sort of sign that, like, he's near? And so then she kind of gets excited. But it's this, like, reluctant hopefulness. And then from there, she's angry at the suitors. Because they're just, like, ogling. They're just like, oh, yeah, like, you know, who are you gonna choose? Who are you gonna choose? And when she issues the challenge, they're all just like, oh, okay, so, like, you finally gotten rid of this, like, stupid idea that your husband's gonna come back. Yeah, we're gonna win this. And the line that says, like, F you to the suitors is that, she would rather die than grow old without the best of them. Which they're like, oh, yeah, like, she'd rather die than not have, you know, the best person here. And it's like, no, you dingbat. She means her husband. Like, I love it. I love it. Yeah, I love them. I love her, like, her fierceness. Because you don't want to mess with Penelope. And, like, their son, he's such a perfect combination of the two of them. And the voice is, who is it, Miko. He sounds so much like Jorge, it's crazy. I'm like, it's perfect that he is playing their son, because he sounds so much like Jorge. To the point where when I was first listening, I was like, is that Jorge? Like, is that the guy playing Odysseus? Is he playing his son too? No, it's Miko, who sounds like just a younger version of Odysseus. I'm like, it was perfect. Meant to be. Calypso is another one that I kind of struggle with, because just that, like, her accent and just kind of the inflections that she puts in her voice, I have a hard time with her as well. Also, the content of the song is a little iffy. I'm like, like, he doesn't want you, chickadee. She's like, oh, that's cute. Like, oh, I'm like, Calypso, you're full of problems. Dozy indicates that today's bath is exceptional and hopes you agree. Aw, Dozy's so cute. Yeah, it really is. It really, truly is. And, like, what song is it? Because it's not Love in Paradise. What's the other one? She has, in her second song, what is it? Because, yeah, it's not Love in Paradise. Not Sorry for Loving You. You get her backstory, and you almost want to feel sorry for her, but then I'm like, woman, you kept him hostage for, like, 7 years. Like, I want to feel bad for her, but I'm like, that's not what you do. So it's this, like, fine line of, like, woman, like, you gave him no choice. It kind of gives the ick. Yeah, I'm like, this is not how we solve our problems. So, it's... But, like, her voice is beautiful. I love the voice of Calypso. Like, honestly, Jorge was, like, a genius when he picked these people. Also, if you ever have a chance, listen to an interview with the guy who plays Zeus. he has such a light voice. Like, he does not have a deep speaking voice. And then you hear him sing and you're like, what? Like, it boggles the mind. It does. You're just like, wait, you know, that voice came out of this person. It is a little, it boggles the mind. Yeah, when I first heard it, I was like, wait. I was expecting him to, like, be speaking with a really deep voice. No. It's like, okay. But yeah. Now I'm just, like, in a mood. Now I just want to sing again. Because that's what every time I'm in the car, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to get better about singing some of the other songs. The ones that I don't focus on, that I don't really, like, I like listening to them. If I listen to Epic all the way through, like, I won't skip them, but, the Cyclops series, not a huge fan, just because it's mostly Odysseus, and they're just not my thing. And then, of course, like, the Cyclops, that super deep, like, modified voice, like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I just can't do it, Captain. Oh, okay, Open Arms is really cute. Like, Polites is so stinking cute. He's so just, like, cheerful and happy, and I'm like, I love him. I would like to think that instead of, you know, the fate that he had, I'm like, he's just with the Winions somewhere. Like, they're living it up. Just a bunch of cuties. My boy! Yeah, Open Arms it's Polites. He's just so cute! And then when he died, I was just so devastated. I was like, like, when I watched the animatics for the first time, I was like, no! It's so sad! I love him. I'm actually going to head off, right, like, I'm going to finish out this day, put the animals back inside, and then be done. So, I will say goodbye. Goodbye right now. That way you don't come back and you're like, where'd you go? But yeah, I am obsessed. I too have the Tism obsession with Epic the Musical. So, if you ever want to gush about Epic, I am here and willing to talk. But yes, this will be the end of the day. And we have enough people to do a raid, so we'll get that going. Oh my gosh, I freaking love that. Like, the whole thing. That would be so fun. That would be so fun. Like, because I don't have anybody else who's as obsessed with Epic as I am, or who would understand, like, certain things that I say. I'm just like, oh. Okay, anywho, I'm gonna get dragged in. I'm gonna get dragged in again, because I could talk all night. Return to main menu. Now I'm, like, thinking about it. I'm like, I just want to put on my headphones and just, like, sing a little bit of Penelope. Could sing all night. This is how I'm going to lose my voice. I know for a fact. Like, one of these days I'm going to lose my voice and people are going to be like, oh, like, what were you doing? Like, were you mad? Like, no, I was singing. I was singing and being stupid and did not, like, prep my voice. Okay, let's do a raid. Who do we have? Will is studying. I wonder if I can... Every time I try to raid Candy, it doesn't let me. I'm going to try... Yes? Yes, right? Yay! Oh, Candy! Okay, we're gonna go raid Candy. She's playing Call of Duty. But thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will be back tomorrow with another episode of my Discord Member's Choice. But until then, I hope everyone has a fantastic, or shall I say, epic? Oh my gosh, that was so corny.